JBN, we keep you informed. Coming up in the news today, St. Elizabeth farmers held in Clarendon with $2.2 million worth of cocaine. PMP mourns passing of Roddy Mears, Southwest St. Catherine caretaker. Security guards of two firms being underpaid. Bailed sureties increased for accused St. James baby thief. Another man killed by police in St. James. And cops seized 700 pounds of ganja plus cash in St. Elizabeth. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. St. Elizabeth farmers held in Clarendon with $2.2 million worth of cocaine. Two St. Elizabeth men have been arrested and charged by the police following the seizure of $2.2 million worth of cocaine. Charged with possession of cocaine, dealing in cocaine, and trafficking cocaine are farmers 30-year-old Dwayne Thomas of Warminster District and 32-year-old Andrew Prince of Content District, both in St. Elizabeth. The police say about 10:40 a.m. on Tuesday, detectives assigned to the Narcotics Division were conducting an operation in Rocky Point District in Clarendon, during which a Toyota Corolla motor car was intercepted and searched. According to the police, the search yielded two rectangular parcels with cocaine weighing approximately 2 kilograms. Thomas and Prince were arrested and the vehicle and the drugs seized. They are scheduled to appear before the Clarendon Parish Court on Thursday, April 4. PMP mourns passing of Roddy Mears, Southwest St. Catherine caretaker. Leader of the opposition People's National Party, PMP, Dr. Peter Phillips, says the death of caretaker candidate for Southwest St. Catherine Rudyard Roddy Mears has left a void in the heart and soul of the party. His contribution to the movement, particularly at the constituency level, where he spent his time organizing and advocating for others, will be greatly missed, Phillips said in a statement yesterday afternoon. Comrade Mears was a hard-working and committed businessman who was devoted to his family, while being a passionate believer in community development and the advancement of the poor and dispossessed. As the party mourns his passing, many will cherish the memory of Roddy as one who was always available to assist in party endeavors, he added. Dr. Phillips said as the party mourns his passing, Mears will be remembered as a volunteer and advocate who was always willing and available to take the extra steps in fulfilling the needs of the people of the constituency or for the party on a whole. On behalf of the entire PMP family, I offer condolences to his wife Dahlia and his children, other family members and friends, and to the local party organization in Southwest St. Catherine on this tremendous loss, Phillips said. Security guards of two firms being underpaid. President of the Jamaica Society for Industrial Security, JSIS, George Overton, has written to the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, PAAC, of Parliament, asking it to intervene on his behalf in what he claims is the shortchanging of security guards employed to two companies which have government contracts. According to the letter read by Chairman of the PAAC, Dr. Wickham McNeil, at Tuesday's meeting at Gordon House, the organization is claiming that security guards assigned to at least two companies contracted to the government are being deprived of $8,096 per fortnight, or just over $210,400 per year. The association has accused the government entities of failing to ensure that the security companies they do business with are compliant with the national minimum wage for security officers. It is of even greater concern that despite furnishing the pertinent information to the Ministry of Labour, there has been no intervention, much less an acknowledgement, the association's head stated. He noted that the laundry allowance of $45 per hour should be paid for every hour worked, but that one of the companies capped that allowance at 80 hours per fortnight. This means that the officers are being shortchanged an average of $2,816 per fortnight, or $73,216 per annum. This action has treated the guards out of a significant sum of money and has given the offending companies significant pricing advantage in a very competitive market, the JSIS complained. In the case of the second security company, it is claimed that no laundry allowance is paid, causing security officers to lose $5,280 fortnightly, or $137,280 per annum. The government not exercising proper analysis of rates and ensuring compliance is a dereliction of responsibility overturned charge. It seems amazing to me to hear that it could be possible that over $70,000 a year could be withheld from a security guard's pay. It's totally inappropriate as far as I'm concerned. We cannot be making laws to protect the workers, and then we are complicit in our contractual arrangements. If they, the security companies, are in fact in breach of these laws that we have created, the committee chairman remarked. The committee has agreed to ask the Ministry of Labour to conduct an analysis of all security companies which have contracts with the government, determine whether these breaches are occurring, and if found to be factual, state how the issue will be addressed. A report is to be submitted to the committee in 2 weeks, at which time a decision will be made as to whether that ministry, along with the finance ministry, as well as the security companies named by the association, should appear in order to clarify the issues. St. Catherine North East Member of Parliament Lester Campbell suggested that the principals of the said company be invited to answer questions. Perhaps we ought to craft something a little wider so that we could properly launch an investigation into the industrial relations practices. We could also subpoena the principals of the two offending entities to find out if they are in compliance, he said. Bail sureties increased for accused St. James baby thief. 26-year-old Melissa Harriott, the woman accused of stealing a baby in the parking lot of the Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James, had her bail sureties increased from 2 to 3 when she made an appearance in the St. James Parish Court on Wednesday. Presiding Judge Sandra Wong Small increased the sureties after Harriet's attorney Michael Hemmings told the court that she was still unable to take up the bail offer that was in February reduced from an original sum of $350,000 to $200,000. Hemmings said that this will allow for more individuals to bail his client. She is still in custody, and the judge increased the surety, so it is no longer 2 sureties, it is 1 to 3. Up to 3 persons can bail her, so the amount is still $200,000, but up to 3 persons can bail her now, Hemmings explained. In addition, Hemmings said closed-circuit television CCTV footage was still outstanding, and an extension of time was given by the judge following a request by the prosecution under the committal proceedings rule. Harriet, who is on a charge of child stealing, is scheduled to return to court on the 1st of May. The police reported that on January 4, the baby's mother had asked Harriet to hold the child while she went to the restroom. However, when the mother returned, both her baby and the accused were nowhere to be found. Harriet, who is formerly for St. Anne address, and who at the time of the incident lived with her common-law husband in St. James, was arrested by the police in Norwood following the recovery of the baby on January 6. Residents had reportedly contacted the police and provided information that led to the premises in the community where she lived. Following the release of closed-circuit television images from the hospital, the child was later returned to the parents. Another man killed by police in St. James. The Independent Commission of Investigation (INDECOM) is probing the death of a man who was shot and killed during a joint police-military operation on Wednesday morning. The deceased has been identified as 27-year-old Lance Calvert of Salt Springs, St. James. Reports are that about 10 a.m., Calvert was killed during a confrontation with members of the security forces. The police said a firearm and ammunition were recovered following the confrontation. This comes a week after Omar Young, also called Pinky, of Granville, St. James, was shot dead during a reported confrontation with the police at his home. The police said they went to the Gordon Crescent Granville home of Young to execute a warrant when he ran and fired at them. The fire was returned and Young was shot. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. In recent times, at least 2 other persons have been shot dead by the security forces in St. James, resulting in a significant increase in the caseload for INDECOM in the parish. Cops seized 700 pounds of ganja plus cash in St. Elizabeth. The police seized some 700 pounds of ganja during an anti-narcotic operation in St. Elizabeth on Wednesday morning. Reports are that members of the Narcotics Division and the Mobile Reserve were carrying out an operation in the burnt Savannah community when, during a search of a premises, ganja weighing 700 pounds was found in black plastic bags in nearby bushes. During a search of the premises, cash amounting to some $600,000 was seized under the Proceeds of Crime Act. The operation was carried out between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. No one was arrested in relation to the seizures. The narcotics police are investigating. Wednesday's operation followed another in the same community on Monday, during which over 300 pounds of ganja was seized in bushes by members of the Narcotics Division. Ganja seeds weighing about 10 pounds were also seized during that operation. No one was arrested then. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.